What does?
Like, Infamous Second Son. It has pre-order stuff, but
Yeah.
you can change your vest in the game.
Wow.
What?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, that's crazy.
yeah, that's taking it to the man,
So,
or to the limit, as one would say. To the
No, I wouldn't say that.
you
to the
wouldn't say that.
limit, yeah.
Take it to the limit. I mean, they look pretty cool, but I don't see the point in it.
Did you see that in Vegas?
No,
Yeah, Second Son wasn't in Vegas.
No?
which was kind of disappointing because I really want. This is like one of my top games that I want.
So, I mean, we should probably introduce this thing.
Introduce this thing.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, we went to Vegas.
Hey, we went to Vegas.
And you
But we can't tell
didn't.
you what we did because it stays in Vegas.
Unless you did go to Vegas. In that case, you missed out unless you did what we did, which was go to GameStop Expo.
Yeah.
Unlike PAX in Washington, this was in Las Vegas, California. Las Vegas, California.
Yeah, so well, I didn't. I'm just here because I like to talk, but so
Yeah.
let's talk.
All right, so ask me questions and I will answer the questions.
All right.
So apparently I'm all out of fudge popsicles, and all I have are Otter Pops.
I'll take one of those too.
Or you could just off yourself.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
It's always an option.
I
I
mean,
was thinking about it.
it is an option usually. I mean,
It's always on the table.
it's always there. You can always just build a noose.
it's always on the table, just
it
like my
hangs out.
brains.
Well, those aren't always on the
They're
table.
not always on the table. You just kind of.
It's like after the fact.
No, I don't even have brains. So
Brains.
brains. So what was the controller like
For what?
for the
What are we talking
for the
about?
PlayStation when you played the PlayStation?
It was great.
It was amazing.
Well,
Yeah.
Like the PlayStation now, it has the new controller. It has the divots, which is really cool around the sides, so your hands don't slip off like
The-
they normally used
the
to.
divots. What's the divots?
The divots around the edge of the analog sticks.
Because you're
They're-
saying
They're
things.
divots.
You're saying things like I know what they are. I don't know
The
anything.
Well, you
Divots.
should.
The divots they have divots or an indent around the entire side of the analog sticks.
Like the
Which-
new controller does?
the new controller, yeah.
Okay.
So your hands don't slip off of it anymore.
Hold on.
They are concave.
Hold on.
They are
Let's go
concave.
back in time for a minute. What is the GameStop Expo?
The GameStop Expo
That's what you
Is-
went to, right?
is kind of like a mini PAX or a mini E3, I would say. Like they have stuff that you can play, and they have giveaways, and they give out stuff for
Oh, yeah, the
free.
Posters.
You get like swag, and it's
Swag.
pretty cool. That's what it's called. You go there and you
Swag.
get swag. It's free stuff that doesn't really.
Swag.
Yeah, it's just free stuff.
Yeah,
Swag.
it doesn't really swag.
No, it doesn't.
It's
Apparently
not.
there
It's
were,
not real swag.
There were a few voice actors for different games that showed up. too.
Yeah.
That's
Apparently,
pretty cool.
Nolan North was there.
yeah. I
Was he?
know.
Did you see him?
We did.
Yeah.
I saw him, but I didn't wait in line to meet him.
Oh man.
Aw, you
I
tell
I
us.
waited in line for about 30 minutes to meet Allie Hillis.
Who
Who's that?
is the voice actor of Lightning?
Yep, from Final Fantasy 13.
Oh, cool. Does she do anything else?
Yeah, she also does Saints Row.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. I thought that was all porn
and
stars.
She
She's in
also
Mass Effect.
works at My Dreams.
She's also
She does the old lady from Mass Effect, the old doctor lady.
she
Dr.
does
Chocolates.
she does Liara to Sony.
She does not do Dr. Chocolates.
Yeah, she does Liara to Sony.
Oh, then I was mistold.
Maybe you shouldn't be such an idiot, Nick.
Maybe not. Maybe I should
Jesus.
look these things up before I say them.
She was really cool. She was signing different, like they had little poster things that you could have her sign, or a couple people actually brought like Final Fantasy 13 games and action figures, stuff like that.
They were giving out bags and stuff that said
Yeah.
Lightning Returns to promote their new game, Lightning Returns, which looks okay. It's
Yeah,
different.
they had a demo of it that you could play, and it wasn't too bad.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's not exactly like the other ones.
What were like the main things that were
The
there?
main things, PlayStation was
Yeah.
one of the main things.
Play like as soon as you walk
PlayStation
in.
4 and Xbox One.
And the Xbox One wasn't even that big of a thing.
No, like they had a little
Titanfall.
area,
Okay.
but not a really big area.
Did you-
Titanfall was probably the biggest thing.
Did you play Titanfall? Did you try it?
I didn't
No.
play Titanfall. The line never got small,
Really?
really.
Damn.
And even they had to cut people off
Really? 'Cause-
before the
Like, you
end
just
of the
couldn't
convention.
get to it. There were so many people waiting in line that they just never got to play it.
did
yeah.
you play the Xbox One at all?
Yeah,
I did.
I played a racing game, the
So-
Forza racing game.
So we'll hit back on the PlayStation controller in a second, but what was the Xbox controller like? Was it much different than what it is now?
Mm-mm, not really.
No, it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it ain't broke, why fix it, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just it feels
It is
really.
broke.
It
It,
feels
it,
really.
it fits your hands a little better.
I guess so.
That's all they really did
It
to it.
feels really sturdy. As for the PlayStation, feels soft, like comfortable in your hands. The Xbox feels a little bit more plasticky. I want to say.
plasticky. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's got like a plastic kind of feel that's just cheap. It feels cheap.
it feels cheap.
Yeah, but
I
it's
didn't,
not like
I didn't
cheap
think that
plastic.
at all.
I did.
Okay. Now that we've heard Nick's weird explanation, what do you think, Brandon?
Of the Xbox controller?
Yeah, of the
I
Xbox.
Honestly, I thought it wasn't bad. Like, I didn't really have an issue with it. I thought it was better than what they have now because it actually fits your hand.
Yeah.
It's a little more ergonomic, so it actually fits into the grooves of your hands. It's just more comfortable.
So it fits into your
Uh,
hand.
Yeah, it fits in your hand.
Oh, is that what it does?
I just want you to. I just
It's
saying,
ergonomic
like,
and it fits in your hand and all the little grooves that it fits in your hand.
yes,
Oh,
it fits in the grooves of your hand.
Okay.
What did you
So,
think,
like,
David? I'm sorry, I totally cut you off.
He
Brandon.
knows that he thinks it fits in his hand.
I do. It fits in your hand.
It fits in your hand a little
So
better.
you can actually push the buttons and they work.
No, but did
And you can hold it.
did you get to
Okay.
feel how like the triggers have some like resistance
Yeah,
now?
The haptic
They
feedback.
have like
Did-
this vibration.
Were there any games there that actually utilized that, or
Forza had.
Forza.
Yeah.
Forza? How was it? Was it cool or?
I don't know.
really
It
put-
wasn't
I
really.
hardly noticed it.
I didn't notice it very much,
Hmm.
to be honest.
It
The
like you could feel
the
like
crew
that
was
you were
really-
revving the engine, but that was about it.
What the hell was
When
that?
nothing is going on, when your controller's not vibrating, but your triggers are, then you can definitely feel it. But like when your entire controller's vibrating, then it doesn't really matter.
I mean, that's pretty cool though.
Like I guess it is cool, but why? It's not really needed. You know?
It's not needed, but it's there. So I mean,
Yeah, but
you know what else isn't needed? Video games, but they're there and they're nice.
Then if you say video games aren't needed, what the hell are you doing here?
Because I enjoy them. They're a part of my life now. Just like those triggers are a big part of my life.
Yeah, those Xbox One controller triggers.
They're a big
Yeah,
part of
once
my
you
life
get 'em
now.
in- once you
If
get
they're
them in
such a
your
big part of
hands,
your
they
life, why
just
didn't you
fit.
go to the
they
GameStop
just
Expo?
fit, just like fitting.
On
in
a
your
side
hands.
note, I just started a new YouTube channel. It's called Xbox One Triggers. Please go check it out.
That's not actually a thing.
It is.
It is now.
Shut the fuck up, Nick. It is.
Okay.
No,
It's-
not. No, it's not.
It's a thing.
Okay.
Not a thing.
know what?
YouTube.uk
.uk.
slash
Dot.
trigger
UK.
porn
Trigger porn?
for
That's gonna
Xbox
be
One.
really interesting.
Yes. Yep.
All right.
All right, well, you want to move on to another
10 out
subject?
of 10.
What
Yeah.
What was
Other
that GameStop
than-
Expo other than
other than the
Xbox triggers?
fact that Xbox fits in your hand.
But okay, So, saying that the Xbox One fits in your hand, does the PlayStation fit in your hand?
The
Oh,
PlayStation 4 fits
PlayStation-
better in your hand.
Does it?
PlayStation 4 does
In-
not fit in your hand because it's a giant box. No, it's not that giant. It's a medium-sized box.
You
But-
shut your fucking mouth.
But the controllers fit amazingly in your hand.
You think you're so damn funny, don't you?
I am
Don't
the
you?
cleverest.
Actually, I thought the same thing, Jake. I'm like, no, the PlayStation 4 is a box. It cannot fit in your hand.
I didn't even say PlayStation 4. I said PlayStation.
I don't know how, but I have a hair sticking out of my controller and I can't get it out.
I don't know.
It's growing hairs. It's growing a beard,
Probably.
just like
Probably.
you can't.
It's just gonna have a
Yep.
huge like fro in the morning.
That'd be cool. It turns into Santa Claus. The Santa Claus.
Does it just turns into Tim Allen? So
Alright.
why do you think the PlayStation one was better?
I don't know. It's just
PlayStation
Because
1.
it fits in
The
your
it
hand.
fits in your hands. It's
No.
just
PlayStation 1 fits in your hand.
no, but like
God damn it.
PlayStation 4 fits in your hand.
The
pretty
controller.
good. The controller, yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I mean, the box, you could hold it, but I don't know why you would do that. The PlayStation 4 controller fits in your hand.
I mean, maybe I guess you could. You might want.
Can you elaborate a little different?
it in your
Like
hand.
Jesus Christ.
You're like going somewhere and you gotta take your PlayStation.
I can tell you
4.
this: you can hold the PlayStation 4 controller. Rip.
Now, I don't know about you, Jake, but I mean, do you want to know about any games that were there, any booths, or is it just the controllers that you want to know about?
It's all about the grip.
The
Like
grip.
grip.
It's all about opposable thumbs and human hands.
Yeah. You can
Okay,
hold
Only thumbs.
One last question.
innovative.
One last question about the controller. What is that blue strip?
That
It's a
blue
light bar
strip
for
is a
the
light bar.
move.
Yeah, it's like a
Thing.
move
It
thing.
is for the move, because I
For the move, and instead of having like those 4 dots on the front of your controller, it now tells you what player you are.
oh, okay,
It color coordinates players now
cool.
because it's racist.
But at least it fits.
It fits just like the Xbox, but it does fit better.
Just like your mother. Okay, what
Ooh.
games did you see?
I saw all of them.
Well, we first went and we played Octodad, which is
I want that game so damn bad.
it's a goofy game where you're an octopus who's trying to fit in and trying not to let your wife or kids find out that you're an octopus. But
Huh.
the
Also
controls
trying
are
to
so
escape.
wonky.
Also trying to escape from the chef that knows you're an octopus and is trying to cook you.
This sounds like creepy. Like
It's awesome. It's
It is.
hilarious.
It's
Incredibly hilarious.
when you say Octodad and just like trying to escape, I imagine that really like creepy monster from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
No, it's literally just an octopus that wears human clothes.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
And none
Like-
of them fit.
In the demo, you had to like put on your tuxedo and you had to like open doors and you had to go downstairs and have like avoid marbles or something like that.
There were
Banana
banana
peels.
peels.
Banana peels, that's what it was. And then you trip on the banana peels and
just fall completely down the stairs.
it's just a
You're supposed to
like
yeah.
the fact that nobody notices you're an octopus
It's
is
incredible.
insane.
You had
Because, like,
kids.
You're like cooking burgers and flipping the burgers into the yard and
Wait, you had kids as an octopus, and your wife doesn't know you're an octopus?
Somehow.
apparently you did, yes.
It's like
That
a
or
really
they were
bad
adopted.
Japanese hentai.
That's incredible. But you're like married and you've never had sex with your wife?
I don't know. You're married though.
How much gameplay did you get of this?
We got like 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Mhm.
That's pretty good.
Depending on how
Maybe
good
more.
or bad you were.
Yeah. Like it didn't time us. It was just like here's this level, do it.
It was the E3 demo. That's what it was.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. And then we made our way to what else did we see?
The Zelda booths.
Zelda, yeah, we saw.
Yeah, Wind Waker HD.
Yeah, which looks like the old one with better refined edges, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
No way. You
Yep.
mean to tell me that it's in high definition?
I think
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's what the HD. I could be wrong, but I think HD stands for high definition.
But
I
does
think-
it fit in your
you're right.
hand?
I
don't
think
really
I
know.
think it fits in your hand.
I really hope someone watches this and thinks Nick is like completely serious.
It
It's like
fits.
this guy's a fucking idiot.
No, it fits.
I think it fits, but the
Right.
HD part, the HDs, those are words. You can't fit those in your hand. Those aren't
Yeah.
palpable objects.
Unless it's like those letters that you hang on your wall.
Yeah, or your
What?
fridge. Those magnetic
So
letters.
this was definitely-
God damn it.
Then definitely those will fit in your hand.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
better than the
No.
PlayStation 4.
But no.
A out of-
better-
A
better
out of
than
Z.
the Xbox One.
Yeah. I give it 5 chicken fingers out of 9 Gene Simmons.
They also had the other Zelda game for the 3DS, which is like a link between two worlds or something
Oh
like that.
yeah.
Which was like,
Basically like A Link to the Past
it's like,
remade.
no, it's like,
No, it's
You-
not.
In
Like-
Japan, it is literally called A Link to the Past 2.
Really?
so
More
the
to know.
the whole thing about this game is that it's a top-down original like Game Boy Zelda game, and then when you go next to a wall, you can become like chalk on the wall, a chalk version of Zelda, and it becomes a 2D platform.
Wait, you're Zelda? You become a chalk version of Zelda?
Yeah, you're a
Zelda.
chalk version of Zelda. Did I say Zelda?
Zelda and you're
You got me
you're
excited.
being chased around by Sheik
And you're trying.
because Princess Link is the bad guy.
Oh, no. So really, you're Ganondorf. He's the hero.
He is.
Thinking of older style video games, it's kind of off topic from the GameStop Expo. But have you guys heard of a game called Evoland?
No.
No.
No,
It basically starts
that's
out
cool.
it starts out as a top down like the lowest of the low like 8-bit game, and you find chests throughout the world, and it levels up your game to like 16-bit, and it goes up through the era of RPG or adventure games, and it
Actually,
like
I've heard about
yeah
that
it levels the game up, like graphics get better, music sounds better as you find more chests, the game looks
heard
better
about
and
it.
all that. It's really cool.
I heard it wasn't that great though, actually.
Well, it's a little it's not a very long game, but I just thought it was interesting how you could kind of go through the world and just go through the different action adventure, tiers,
Action adventure.
or not action adventure RPG or whatever.
What are we
Sounds
talking about?
cool.
Like-
Evoland.
Evoland.
Oh,
I'm talking about Evoland
Evoland?
and how good it fits in your hand.
Oh,
I think
It
we found the
does
fucking
definitely-
name of this episode. Jesus.
does it fit in your hand?
Yes. Will it
Yeah,
blend?
I am the hand.
I'm the table.
Damn it, Jake!
Jesus.
You fucking stole my line.
No.
I am all of these things.
I am the
But-
root.
But the real question is, does it fit in your hand?
I already asked
Will it
that.
blend and can it fit in your hand?
This
Jesus.
isn't will it
It's
blend?
probably a PlayStation 4 controller.
I wouldn't mind seeing that on Will It Blend.
Will it?
I would. That's
I
a
would.
$60 controller.
I want to know.
Dang, a $60 controller.
I thought it was
Weird,
50,
dude.
but
Controllers are expensive.
Yeah, even like current gen are pretty expensive.
They're $60
It's like an entire game just a controller. Jeez.
Yeah.
just to
It's-
play the game,
it's a game to play the game with your buddies.
and it
we
also
bought the
fits in
game.
your hand.
Screw that.
That
If
it
anyone
does.
wants to play a multiplayer game with me, they're bringing their own controller that they bought.
Now you need to run a fighting game tournament because that's how they do it. Bring
I
your own
suck
pad.
at fighting games.
All right. What other games did you see?
The
Dead or Alive 5.
That was Batman
Ultimate.
Speaking of fighting games,
Origins, yeah.
Origins was there.
Batman Arkham Oranges.
how was that? Did you get to play it?
Yeah, that was actually really cool.
It's
got to
not.
play it for
It's
a little-
not good on the Vita.
No,
No.
the Vita one sucks.
it was side scroller beat 'em up.
Really?
It was really boring.
It's
it
really-
was like Double Dragon.
Oh, but did you got to play it on
Yeah.
console?
I didn't
We got
play
to
it on the
the
console.
version.
No. Did you, David?
Yeah.
You said yeah.
I
How was it? Because I want to
did.
get this.
I liked the other Batman Arkham games. So
Was it like the same thing?
kind of. I mean, you get better gadgets, more combo maneuvers, stuff like that. More ways to upgrade your gear.
Huh.
But and I mean, like the random challenges that you could find around Arkham City are kind of back in Gotham when you're going around Gotham. Like you can do like glide challenges and stuff like that.
Right.
And those are always, for the completionists that like to play the game, that's always something that's good.
Yep, I did all those.
Mm-hmm. And then Nick played The Crew a lot, so you could probably tell you about The Crew, because that's one that I was excited for.
That game looks sick.
That's that racing game?
Yeah, it's the
racing
multiplayer racing.
It's free roam. Open
Oh
world.
yeah, that they
It
talked.
covers the entire United States.
Yeah, the entire United States.
Kind of.
Yeah, I'm
to
sure
a
it's
certain
shrunk.
extent. It is shrunk, and some streets are taken out. Like it's not a Google Maps
How fucking
thing.
amazing would that be if they just got the entire United States, every
That would
road,
suck.
Every
You'd be
road.
sitting there for hours just
I
going
could-
from one
I
state.
could visit your house.
and no fast travel.
No, there is fast travel.
No, I'm kidding. Okay, yeah, tell me
It
about.
would take forever.
I know.
They
That
that's-
say-
would be really
They
cool
say
though.
it takes a few hours to get from Florida to California.
Really?
Yeah, like from the
Yeah,
tip
I
of
think they said
Florida
it was like
to the,
2 hours
I
to
think-
drive all the way across country or something.
That's
like that.
incredible, actually.
yeah, and there's no loading screens like in old PS2 games where you'd get to a wall and it's like, okay, you're entering a new area. No, it's the
Yeah,
whole
guys.
area.
Do
The
you
whole area.
guys remember the old days with loading screens?
Yeah.
They actually had the little bar that would go all the way across the screen to let you know how long until it loaded.
Yeah.
Instead of just 3 little dots that blinked.
And now it's just in the bottom right-hand corner. There's a little thing that says loading.
And you're like, alright.
Unless you're The Last of Us.
Unless you're The Last of Us, and there's only
Then
one
there's
loading
nothing
screen.
for a while.
Thinking of
There's
loading.
that-
Oh,
Look at
Well,
you look at
at the very beginning, there is that thing at the bottom, right?
you look at dots
There's no other load screens
like
after that.
spores, and then
I
eventually
was
you get a
able to
loading
go into the Assassin's Creed Black Flag booth.
Really?
It's cool.
Like you weren't able to play the game, but they kind of did like a walkthrough where they played the game and showed you all the different cool things that could go on and stuff like that. And that was pretty cool. I asked a couple questions like how in Assassin's Creed 3 a lot of people didn't like it when like you couldn't customize your armor. All you could do is like the stupid kind of just colors. And I guess now Ubisoft heard about that and they brought back like armor customizations. Now you're going to be able to buy new pieces of full-on armor to make your character look different and
Very
do
cool.
that kind of stuff. They're going to have action figures and little things that where if you buy the action figure you can unlock bonus like flags and sails for your ship.
Oh, that's
gay.
kind of cool.
that's kind of really gay.
Your boat is actually another like fully customizable thing since the universe, the map itself is the largest map that Assassin's Creed's ever had so far. And he showed us, and I mean, I don't know how to put it in scale, but you're literally like all these like at least 12 different islands that are pretty far apart. You got like the lower part of Florida, South America's in there a little bit, and then so you got tons of roaming space. And they said that they eliminated loading screens completely instead of like, when you're playing Assassin's Creed and you always go into that white like room where
Yeah, and then
animus
you
and
can
all
run
that
around and
load
stuff.
into. They completely got rid of that. There's no more loading like that at all. So it's a straight
But
go
will
do
they
whatever
have
you want.
will they have an in-universe explanation as to why the animus no longer needs to load up?
Yeah.
Knowing
That's a
them,
good
probably.
They probably will. Rebecca, the character in there, is gonna be like, "This is the Animus 3.0."
Yeah.
Something.
This
Like
is a
I
faster Animus than ever.
rebuilt this one by hand.
I
It's
put
gonna be
software in
interesting
it to
though
upgrade it.
because I don't want to spoil it for people who might watch this, but the ending of the newer game, fucking, I don't know how they're going to explain that. So it's kind of interesting how it's going to carry on.
Desmond is
After that.
dead.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
I
Wow.
guess now you know.
God damn it.
Yep, I hadn't even beaten that game, so
Although-
that's pretty chill.
You don't really know if he's dead. He kind of falls over, and you
And that's
assume that
it.
he's dead.
That's the end
Well,
of the game. It falls
again,
over.
Again, I still haven't beaten that game, so that's pretty chill.
Well, that's okay because that game isn't that great.
Whoa, now.
It's not as good. It's the controls
I
are
liked it.
awful.
The controls are kind
Did
of
you
wonky.
ask them about the controls? Is it going to be the same?
No,
I didn't ask them.
David. The real question is, do they fit in your hand?
Yes.
Okay.
But I mean, the way it looked, the way they were playing, I mean, the character does basically everything Connor does. Like he climbs trees, and it's like
Yeah.
the same animations and stuff. So I want to say it's probably the same controls, just because they're using the same engine.
That makes me a little sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Just because I was hoping if they were going to come out with a new Assassin's Creed, especially with the new gen consoles, they were going to try a new engine or a new way of doing things or something more innovative, other than just taking what they had from Assassin's Creed 3 and just moving it to Assassin's Creed 4.
Putting
It
different
seems kind of
spins
lazy.
onto it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what Call of Duty does every year.
It does seem lazy.
But I mean, I'm still excited for it.
I
because
do
Assassin's
I
Creed-
do respect the fact that they're like listening to their fan base though, and they're like,
Oh,
oh yeah.
They have tons of different weapons and loadouts, and
So I mean that's really cool.
you can there's tons more ways you can kill people. Like you can you can just like you can go up to a person and start talking to the person, and like have your target walk past you and then turn around and just kill him. Or you can go up to a bar and gamble for a few minutes until your target wanders into your area. You know what I mean? Like they really made it open, and then they added new like treasure maps where if you find a smaller island and maybe there's a map there, you can actually follow the map with your boat and do whatever and into the island, look for the landmark that might be on that map, and then explore that landmark. And of course, there's no loading screen,
How
so it's
very
really
Zelda.
interesting. Yeah, but there's no loading screens or nothing, so you kind of just find this map, travel halfway across, the map, which would take a while because it's so large, and then maybe fight a few other boats while you're in the water, and then find the island, go into this temple ruin thing, explore that for a couple hours, find the treasure, and then go do something else.
Of course they would do it though, because it'd be boring otherwise.
Well, yeah, and then also the boat combat element for Assassin's Creed, I think is going to be incredible because they're adding things like simulated weather and different wind patterns. They added a ton more weapons to the boats, and they simplified the steps to where it's not so hard to shoot at other boats and kind of maneuver your boat at the same time.
Cool.
And then
They should make it like Guns of Icarus.
They should.
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
that'd be great.
If they had an online like that, that would be
that'd so cool.
amazing.
Unfortunately, they didn't talk about the multiplayer at all. Now that I think about it.
There is a multiplayer for it.
Oh yeah.
They're-
They've announced some of the characters for the multiplayer already.
Yeah, it'd be dumb for them not to. It's
But I hope it's not as
gonna.
easy.
I guarantee it's gonna be probably about the same as all the other ones.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
hide and seek for adults.
Yeah.
Adults only hide and seek.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've played that.
That's what I like to hear.
Completely different game.
Please elaborate.
All right,
Oh, well.
so
You
Have
see,
you heard of this thing called banging?
That's
another
what's
I do that.
hide and seek. It's called banging. I like that.
another thing that we did,
It was your
That-
mom.
that I did, but they didn't have a demo for it,
Mhm.
was Watch Dogs.
Oh yeah, they had like
Yeah.
a booth there.
It was it's like a theater, and one of the developers played through some
Yeah.
level.
That was
Oh,
like Assassin's Creed.
fucking
And
cool.
that's a sweet game. That's pretty much it. It's a sweet game. It looks like when you are triggering things to escape from cops, like triggering the poles that come out of the ground and stuff. It looks like that's going to be easier than anticipated. Like you're not going to have to move the camera around and be like this one.
I have
but-
no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Okay. to evade cops. Like you change the lights and people move and the cops run into the cars, right?
Right.
But in order to do that, you have to be on top of that light. You have to select that light.
Right.
Like that's how I want to get away from the cops. So it seems like they streamlined it. So it's like, okay, you're gonna do this. This is going to help you. They don't really give you a choice, except for the fact that you can slow down time and turn around and select stuff.
You're really bad at explaining
I
things.
know. What the hell?
Still in the fourth dimension.
He's in the fourth
I'm so
dimension.
tired. I don't even know.
Now
Yeah,
he's making excuses.
Yeah, I know. Look at these fucking excuses.
I'm so high.
Please,
God.
Please
What
tell-
are these excuses?
What are trees made of?
I really want to know
Trees.
more about Watch Dogs. Please tell
When
me
it
more.
rains, where do all the birds
Well,
go?
like when you pass people, you can see some little blurb about
Oh.
About
when you-
them.
about them, like
That's cool.
pedophile or wanted for this.
Because you're a
or-
hacker and you're
Or,
like,
or you know, they could just be normal people too.
or like a normal people like overdue
A normal
bills,
people.
or
so like how does that work?
Overdue
That's pretty
by
freaking
Facebook.
cool actually.
you just have to have your phone out and you walk by them and it'll show a little picture of their face, how old
So
they
it's like an
are.
instant Google search about these people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
you
it's like a
find out even
Facebook
personal
profile.
information.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Like you would be able, like, say someone looks like he's rich, and you can pull out your phone and do that, and you find out he is rich. You can actually get his bank information by doing this.
And then
Go to an ATM and get yourself some money
Yep,
That's pretty.
using his bank information.
So-
steal all of his money. Yeah.
So you can do like identity fraud then.
Yeah.
That's pretty freaking awesome.
You can do that, and then what else did they show off? That missions that you do don't affect your story at all. Like there's no good or bad side of the thing.
Yeah, there is.
No, there's not. It's not like it's not like Infamous where it's like you have good morals or you have bad morals. It won't affect your game at all.
It may not affect your ending, but it affects the game for sure. Absolutely
No, it just
does.
affects that mission.
No.
Like,
That's what's going
Like
on.
if you go and watch a murder that you know is going to happen, you can stop it or you can just sit back and watch it happen. Neither of the things is going to affect anything. It's like you
Well-
weren't even there.
Well, sure that, but
What are you talking about?
like missions. Like if I'm going to a mission
Well, I mean,
and
like
I kill
story
somebody
missions.
that isn't supposed to be killed, then people are like, "Oh, hey, this guy's not a vigilante. He's just an asshole."
Main story missions, yes, but like side missions have no effect on the main story.
Yeah, side missions I
Well,
wouldn't expect.
I
but
mean,
like I
no-
said,
no
you're terrible
game-
at explaining things.
No game usually does. I think it'd be
No,
cooler.
Infamous. He was right.
Infamous
In
does.
Infamous, the side missions do affect your moral.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
if
they-
you
Right,
kill
right.
somebody
That's-
with your electricity or if you save them.
That's kind of like how that whole game is, though. Is moral. I think it'd be cooler if that affected it. Like it makes it seem as though side missions don't mean shit.
They never do.
I think they never do, but it'd be cool if they did do something.
And it also looks like you can pretty much do anything in it. It looks like Grand Theft Auto because they walked into a gun store and they scrolled through all the guns and there was a shit ton of guns that you
Or-
could buy.
Or Saints Row.
Or Saints. But Saints
Which
Row
is
has
what
like
I play,
clothes,
so-
guns, or this. But this you can have like cars. You can buy cars from people. You can buy weapons. I'm assuming.
You're a car.
Your mom's a car. Actually, your mom is.
Ooh.
Your mom is a Lexus.
No. She's a Ford.
She's a Beamer.
Double. You see what I did there?
Affordable.
Tracker Geo.
She's a Ford.
She's a Ford Pinto.
Oh, boy.
God.
So, is there anything else that was huge that caught the eye?
Not really. They
I
have.
still want Destiny.
Oh, well, there was a huge fish hook they stuck in my eye.
So can we call it? Is it good?
Thinking we're calling it.
All right. Well,
What are we calling it? Does it fit in your hand?
It fits in your hand.
this has been my penis
Yeah.
fits in your hand.
It's gotta fit
Oh,
in the
God.
hand.
But is it
Control-
comfortable?
The controller in the hand is worth
My-
2 in your mic.
Apparently, Jake, yours feels a
Controller
little
in the
more
hand is
soft.
worth 2 in the bush.
Yeah. A controller in the hand, it fits in the hand.
Yeah,
Cock in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
that's for sure.